Hello, we're here in CrossFit Les Courses. I'm Marc Solar, and we're going to look at the thruster, the technique to do the best thruster. This is a movement combined as a front squat with the weight forwards and a push press with an extension with your shoulders so that the bar ends up above your head. We're going to look at the movement as it's composed of two different exercises. We're going to review these two movements, and from there, we'll do them together. So, to begin with, the bar always goes from your shoulders. So to do the first repetition for a thruster, you need to get the bar up to your shoulders. We can do it in two ways. We can do a squat clean, and from there, we'd lower again your hips below your knees, and then recover the squat in a thruster. Or I can prepare myself from the foot, and from there I push, I look for the squat, and then do the press. Okay, so we're going to do a repetition of each one so that you can see the difference. We'll start with the squat clean. We'll do a squat clean, and then a thruster upwards. So we'll do the squat clean, up, take the bar, and here I have a squat, and from here I go up and I push the bar. This is the first movement, or I can do it in the second way with a power clean. So we take the bar and then do a front squat, lower, and then rise again. Perfect. So these are the two ways to do it. We're going to see the important points for each movement. The first movement, the front squat, how can we do it? The most important thing is that the bar is supported on our shoulder, not in your hand. The bar needs to be well supported on your shoulders. In a front squat, it's important. In a thruster, even more, because the better supported it is on my body, when I transfer the force from my legs to do the press, this force will transfer through to the bar. It won't do that if it's in my hands. If I have it like this, I'm going to lose some of the force. The second important thing is to have your elbows up. The higher you have them, the straighter I'm going to have my back, and the higher and straighter I'm going to have the bar. The lower I have them, the bar is more likely to go forwards. I might not be able to recover it. Even if I can recover it, I'm going to be tiring myself more, so the efficiency will be less. Once we've got it here, I support it on the shoulders, we'll lower into the squat. When we lower, the important thing is to have your hips below your knees. This is an important point of managing the squat. Maintain the weight on your heels, elbows up, and the bar supported. Rise, and then rest. Okay, these are the important points for the squat. I repeat, have the bar supported on your shoulders, elbows up, then your hips below your knees, maintain the weight through your heels. Once we have done this squat, and we've got the hips below your knees, and then when we're reaching the end of the movement, this is when you have the thrusters, when you use your hips to launch the bar above your head. If we only reach this extension and then try and do a shoulder press, we'll be getting too tired. We need to learn to use all the different structures and muscles in our body in order to do the exercises more efficiently. In the case of the thruster, I repeat, we take the bar up as you like it, with a power clean, and then lowering into the squat, or with a squat clean, and then doing it directly. From there, we go up. When we're reaching the end of the movement is when we need to hit a strike with your hips that is explosive to put the bar upwards. Okay, do the power squat clean, and then we'll rise slowly, and at the end, explode. We can see when you need to do this explosion. So we take the bar up, good, and then from here, we look for the squat, lowering, so we start rising slowly, and then here, that's the moment when you give an explosion with your hips in order to give force to the bar. At the end, the final movement, I have my elbows and shoulders extended, that's not in front of my head, the bar is balanced with my body, with my hips, and my legs are extended as well. Okay, so lower it. Very good, perfect. Okay, So we'll do one repetition with a squat clean, and then we'll lower it to your shoulders, and we'll do a repetition from below. We're going to see now, as we're doing more repetitions, logically the thruster goes from your shoulders. So you don't need to take the bar from the floor every time. We're going to look at this first repetition, taking it from the floor, and then how we'd carry on with more repetitions. Okay? So we'll do a squat clean to get the bar from the floor. Very good, perfect. Rise up, and then we do the thruster. Lower it to your shoulders, and then you don't need to lower the bar again. Do a squat, and then another thruster. One more, lower, up, and explode. Very good. The final position, everything is extended, all in line with my hips and my legs. Lower the bar, and we'll end there. Perfect. Very important as well. The thruster, when we move it up, it's a push press. We can't do a jerk. So what we can't do is to put the bar and then bend our knees, to try and manage the extension. What we need to do is directly from this squat, push this bar up, slowly, and then push the bar through, extending your knees. Okay? To be able to progress with the exercise, the most logical thing is to take off some weight, so we can start working with a weight that's a bit more comfortable, so you can work on your technique, have a good range of movement, and slowly we can start adding weights. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks to all of you.